Hello, my lovely air signs, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and this reading is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So be sure to check the timestamp down below to take you straight to your sign. And remember, this reading will not be for everyone watching, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. If it's your story, comment down below, and if not, be sure to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs for messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid. Feel free to reverse roles however you see fit, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss future readings. So thank you so much to my new and returning subscribers. I am so excited to have you guys here, and I am even more excited to be switching things up on my channel this year. So I'm going to be starting out with an elemental segment of What Are You Not Seeing? So we will be diving in with the Black Light Tarot and a special oracle deck that I created specifically for this reading. So yeah, if it resonates with you, please comment down below, and as well also let me know what type of things you'd like to see featured on my channel. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. And of course, continue reaching out to me if you haven't already checked the description box. That is where all of my links and ways to reach me are located, so feel free to check that out. And we are going to get started with Gemini, so let's begin. We're first going to be taking a look at what is the present energy, or what is the current situation as it can be seen in the 3D. So what is obvious? Oh my gosh. Okay, so wow. So you know what? We've had a lot of this and repeating energy coming out in these readings as usual. We even had the progression of the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, except in the other reading it was in reverse. Okay, so someone was going through a regression. But for you, Gemini, I feel as if this is major growth. You know, a lot of times I feel as if Gemini can kind of come across as like the most hated zodiac sign in the whole entire world. Someone who's a player, someone who is confusing, bipolar, all these things that you hear about Gemini that are so negative, right? And so Gemini gets a bad rap for kind of being afraid of commitment and doing that rushing in and rushing back out type of a dance, right? So this is that player energy, but it's evolving into the King of Wands. So we're moving away from those player tendencies and moving into a new era where soul growth is the main purpose, where passion and direction is something that is being followed and pursued like continuously, consistently. The King of Wands knows what they want, they go after it, and they're passionate about their life purpose. Knight of Wands, not so sure. So for whoever this is, major progression, moving on up into King energy. I love that. So whether this is you, Gemini, or your person, again, just take the message as it resonates and flip roles however you see fit. This could also resonate for the cross watcher. Oh gosh, crotch watcher. I'm like using weird accents and stuff. Like, what is wrong with me? Cross watcher. So it could resonate for you, Gemini, cross watcher, or your person. So anyways, let's keep on moving. So what's also pretty obvious is, goodness. Okay, so here's how it came out. This was the order, right? I'm pretty sure. Whatever. So we've got the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. So I almost feel like perhaps Gemini, there's been someone that's been really disappointed or let down. Maybe you did the letting down, or again, vice versa. But I feel like maybe there was a lot of passionate energy involved in this connection, a lot of back and forth. Perhaps this was even love at first sight. Okay, I see this as like back and forth communication, and it's about a romance, about love. This is like two people getting shot in the butt with those arrows, those lovers' arrows, and moving things forward. So there might have been a lot of passionate energy between you and another person, Gemini, and then what happened was there was a decision that needed to be made. Okay. You could be connecting with a Virgo too, because this energy popped up in their reading as well. It was like a decision needed to be made, and perhaps your back or someone's back was turned to someone else, and it caused a lot of sadness and grief and disappointment. And so perhaps whoever this is really feeling the sadness and regret of a missed opportunity for actual love and union. As we know, the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups sits behind the person's back. So just like this person has their back turned to whoever this person is here, this person also has their back turned to the Two of Cups. So maybe this could represent someone who is, like I said, feeling a lot of regret and just sadness over maybe not being chosen. Maybe this person is missing out on other opportunities because they're focused on what didn't work in the one involving you. But overall, I see that perhaps there was like a decision that needed to be made between like passion and lust, and then stability maybe, okay, or something else. Maybe there was a choice between two lovers even, Gemini, but I see a decision being made. Oops, let me not knock a whole bunch of oracle cards over. I see a decision being made, one direction being chosen over the other, and someone feeling sad now and depressed, and again, like someone was chosen and this person wasn't the one. So perhaps in the 3D, it's obvious to others, to the outside world, that maybe Gemini, you had to make some sort of a decision to take action in some part of your life and maybe leave someone behind. But overall, whatever this is, whatever journey this was, there was a lot of soul growth that happened. And so maybe perhaps this could be one of those connections where you have a great time with someone. There's a lot of passion. Like I said, you connect with them instantly. This is starting to sound a little twin flamey to me, but you get where I'm going with this. You connect with someone and, you know, it doesn't work out for whatever reason because you're already connected with someone else, right? And so maybe this person over here that is sad could potentially be you as well, Gemini. Maybe you went in a certain direction and chose stability over passion, and now you're sad and looking back on what you could have chosen perhaps and thinking that maybe that was the way that you should have gone, okay? So regret, sadness over a decision that was made, but like I said, there's a lot of passion and movement forward. So whoever's evolving here, I think this person is also starting to come to the understanding of what passion is truly, what it means to them as well, what drives them, what lights them on fire, what, like, I mean, look at this. He's like literally on fire. So you could have a lot of fire in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone who is a fire sign. It doesn't have to be that, but there's a lot of Wands energy here, okay? We literally have 4 Wands cards and then 5 of Cups. So to me, what that says is there's so much passion. It's so evident. It's obvious to everyone. There's so much passion here, but at the last minute, it was like someone decided to go in a different direction, leaving someone out. And I think there could be regret and sadness on both ends. So let's see what's going on behind the scenes, Gemini. Let's see what is currently hidden, something that you may not be aware of that needs to be revealed to you. This deck is so choppy right now. So what needs to be revealed regarding this situation? What are we not currently seeing? Okay, so we've got a couple on the table and then a couple on the floor. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Gemini, let's get started. We have the Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Swords in reverse. I don't usually read reversals, but we're going to talk about it. So Knight of Pentacles, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So what did I say? Perhaps there was an opportunity of stability, and maybe there was some sort of like a shiny coin dangled, and this person, right, the decision was made to start building on something, to start maybe collaborating on something or building a foundation. This could be having to do with like a karmic partner, a job. Okay, so you could have connected with this person at work, Gemini. But overall, I do feel like with these cards coming up in the reverse here, and then also, sorry, let's pause. Two of Swords is that burying your head in the sand energy, or refusal to see the truth, refusal to make a decision or make any moves, and feeling very stuck. Okay, very anxious and maybe in need of defending oneself even. But with these two cards in reverse next to the Knight of Pentacles, I see someone putting their effort into something, okay, whatever this thing is, putting effort into it and it not going to plan. So again, this is sounding a lot like the Virgo reading. Something is not going according to plan. This stable new beginning that is being worked on. And again, this could be about teamwork, collaboration involving work or like group projects and things of that nature. But whatever type of stable situation this person was trying to grow, it's kind of put them in a situation where like, it's like they're now starting to see, right? They're now starting to see that this is not working. They're no longer feeling like they can't make any decisions, or they don't know how to move forward. I think this person is fully realizing now that they've been putting their efforts into the wrong connection perhaps, or like I said, using their energy to build on a foundation that isn't ending up to be as solid as they had hoped. And so now with the Two of Swords in reverse, like I said, maybe this person spent a long time in that indecisive mode, maybe just trying to see if things would finally pay off. Excuse me. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, that's excuse me, that's that slow and steady energy, like literally the slowest moving thing inside of the tarot. And you know, maybe this person just thought, okay, well, if I take my time, if I just continue to put my effort, like eventually it's going to grow. Eventually I'm going to see a payout from this. It's not doing that though. Whatever this is not going according to plan. And so now it's almost liberating this person and allowing them to see the truth finally and remove those blindfolds and start like maybe standing up for themselves, or, you know, insisting that the truth be brought to light in whatever this situation is. So additional two cards here, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So I love how we have 11 swords here. It's like as if the 10 wasn't enough, we have an extra sword just in case. Just in case this person wasn't dead enough, we've got an extra one. So I kind of feel like the truth is definitely going to be revealed. There's also probably going to be an ending. And so I kind of almost feel like behind the scenes, this person intuitively already knows and is aware. They're gaining clarity, like I said, on the situation that they're putting effort into is not working. And so now this is like that unexpected ending, okay? I think that this could potentially be what this person is manifesting, actually. They could be manifesting an ending of a connection. This could be a very karmic and toxic cycle, something very long and perhaps a cycle that has repeated itself many, many times. But overall, like I said, this person is starting to see the light and they're becoming unstuck from a situation that wasn't moving forward, wasn't solid. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit's advice is. This could come in the form of action that that is recommended to take, or just advice in general. What is Spirit wanting you to know, Gemini? Oh, Lord. So you got a bunch coming out. So let's see. Wow. Okay, so let's talk about this energy here. Let's start with the Page of Swords. Because with this air energy, this is you, okay? This is your element. Page of Swords is a messenger card. So I think Spirit wants you to know that perhaps someone is wanting to send you a message, maybe also to let you know someone is keeping an eye on you. This is also the Stalker card. So if this is resonating for you on that level, Gemini, where you kind of see this unseen row as your person's energy, then this could be Spirit's way of telling you, like, keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled is what I'm hearing, because I really feel like this person's looking out for you. I feel like they could just be kind of watching to see like what you do, what you're doing, what you're up to, and just kind of trying to learn more about you, especially if they're in a situation that's not working and they're seeing the light of that and trying to manifest an ending. They could definitely be focusing their free thoughts on the person that they're wanting to actually now commit to and have that stable beginning with. So, you know, I also feel like with the 8 of Pentacles, this person, if this is about a person, I know I keep gravitating to that energy, but if this is about a person, I think Spirit wants you to know that they're really working hard right now. They're very dedicated to their work. This could also be a reminder to you to focus on your work, Gemini, and kind of put your, what do they say? Like, put your nose to the ground. No, that's not it. Anyways, just kind of keep going, right? Keep going, keep pushing, keep grinding, keep working hard and focusing and being dedicated to your craft. This is also mastery. So this could be Spirit's way of saying, like, now's a time for you to kind of lay low and just kind of watch and observe. Focus on you and making your external environment match how you feel inside, right? Go in the direction of stability where you're growing, not just because you think it could be something. Go in the direction which you're growing and which makes you happy, and focus on your craft and skill and become a master at it. And then also we've got the Empress. So Taurus and Libra energy. This is the divine feminine, the energy of all 4 queens wrapped up into one baddie, okay? Baddie mobile. She's sitting here on all these pillows. This just looks so comfy. Like, look at all these pillows. She's chilling. She's like, I don't need nobody. I can manifest what I want. I am unconditional love. I communicate efficiently, effectively, clearly, and I am passionate about my life purpose, right? She's an effective communicator. She gets the job done. So the Empress energy comes out when Spirit wants you to remain in your highest self, okay? So if you're resonating on that level of divine feminine energy, like I said, Spirit just wants you to remain high vibing, baby. Remain high vibing. This could also be a message for you in that, like, if you're looking for Spirit's advice about a person, this person could be viewing you in this energy as they are kind of keeping an eye on you. And what is the phrase? Something about a grindstone. Why do I keep hearing grindstone? Grind to the stone. I don't know. If somebody knows the phrase that I'm thinking of and can read my mind, please comment down below, because I'm confused. And then finally, we have the 9 of Wands. I kind of feel like this person, whoever it is, if this is about a person, this is Spirit's way of saying, like, they're beaten and they're bruised and they are now wounded as F, but they're going to keep going. Whoever this is going to keep persevering, keep moving forward in the direction of their passion and purpose. They're going to be guarded, okay? They might be a little bit paranoid even, but it's because they've been through a lot, okay? So again, more passionate energy. This could also be Spirit's way of reminding you that even though you could feel tattered and torn, beaten and bruised to a pulp even, that you're not done with this journey, whatever it is. You're almost there, okay? You're almost ready to complete that cycle, but Spirit just wants you to keep going, keep pushing, okay? So let's go ahead and get some oracle messages and see what is the deal. Okay. I would like just a few, maybe more than just one, maybe like 2 or 3. That's good. So let's take a look at what we've got. First of all, we have desperation. So I kind of feel that energy here with the 5 of Cups, and also with the 9 of Wands, and this combination down here. Whoever this is, I think, is desperate to get out of whatever this failed situation is, whatever's not working, because 3 of Pentacles in the reverse just tells me that things are not copacetic, okay? This could also be them, like I said, in some sort of a karmic situation that's mainly about finances or money or security, and that's being revealed as like false, okay? This person is starting to realize that they're not stuck in that situation. They could have been feeling that desperation type energy, knowing that something needed to come to an end. They could be desperate to connect back with you, Gemini. So however that resonates with you. We also have distorted masculine. So again, I feel like a big lesson for whoever this was to get out of that player energy, to get out of their fears, to get out of that that need to control and manipulate the physical things of this earthly plane. I think that a distorted masculine energy is like a slave to money and physical things, a slave to others, and they just go about their life with no purpose, running in and out wherever they feel that passion, but that's fleeting, okay? And so perhaps that's what was making this person stuck and feel desperate, because they were living for the wrong people, for the wrong things, building on the wrong foundations. We also have lies. Wow. So, again, when I see the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, I just think of like the opposite of what it is, which is teamwork and collaboration. So it's like maybe there's some sort of unfairness that's happening right now in whoever this person's life is. Maybe this was a foundation that was built on lies, okay? And so, maybe this person lied to you, okay? Just take the message how it comes. There could be some like distrust in the scenario, and a need to kind of address some things from the past is what I'm hearing. And then, oh my gosh, we have we have forgiveness right after that. So I do feel like there may be some things in the past that need to be addressed. Like I said, maybe there needs to be forgiveness on both ends. For those of you who are feeling that energy of feeling stuck, like you just want to let go of something, maybe it's time to listen to a forgiveness meditation. I think it's like Ho'oponopono. I think that's what it is. I might have said it wrong, but it's a really beautiful forgiveness meditation. You should definitely check it out. Obviously, you can find it on YouTube. But forgiveness, it's not just about forgiving someone else, right? Forgiveness is more about forgiving your own self. Forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to hold on to that shame and regret of who you were when you made decisions at a younger age, right? So some of you could be needing to call back your energy. If this is resonating for you on the end of like, that's you, the 5 of Cups, maybe someone turned their back on you, and now this person is growing and evolving, and now they're starting to see where they've perhaps misled you in their distorted masculine energy, okay? So finally, we have abuse. So, like I said, with the 9 of Wands, someone is beaten and battered and torn and just like bloody to a pulp is what I'm feeling. Someone's been through the shit. And so this could be abuse. And it doesn't necessarily have to be physical abuse, okay? Beaten and torn and tattered could just mean like mentally, emotionally abused. I hear a lot that people who are emotionally and mentally abused say like they wish that their abuser would just like beat the shit out of them instead. Like that's fucked up, and I can relate. Like I really can. I have been there. So if there was some level of toxicity perhaps, and this could even be just simple things, and I'm not saying that gaslighting is a simple thing, but just gaslighting and manipulating someone into like thinking they're crazy even, or projecting your bullshit on somebody and making them feel responsible for your issues, things like that keep a person trapped in their mind. Perhaps whoever this is with that Two of Swords in reverse, like I said, they're starting to see the light of where they've allowed themselves to remain in situations that were not actually balanced, that were not stable. So I'm just going to get a couple of more. So Gemini, we also have cowardice. So perhaps, like I said, there was a decision that needed to be made. You know, maybe this person really did want to walk in this direction of whoever this was and take advantage of that Two of Cups, but they couldn't, right? They couldn't because maybe they had obligations and they were made to feel as if they needed to put that coin, okay, metaphorically, put that coin into something that was going to give them stability and the material world. Okay, it's like that whoever this is traded in their love for the material world. They were a coward. They weren't able to make the decision that truly resonated with their heart and soul. They decided to go after stability and money and perhaps just the 3D in general instead. Okay, and so we also have denial and yes, which I think is kind of contradictory, but anyways, let's talk about denial. Perhaps somebody in here was in denial. Like I said, maybe this person thought that what they were doing was the right thing, and maybe they just kind of like explained it away or rationalized it away and just said to themselves, like, logically, okay, well, it makes more sense to do this. Meanwhile, what they were supposed to do was follow their passion and purpose all along, right? So instead they stayed in that distorted energy, running in and out, being confused about what it really is that they want, and it ended up causing delays, and Spirit ends up slapping them in the face with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords, because they already saw this coming and they decided this. Whoever this was made that decision. They made that decision. So whoever that is doesn't have anyone to blame but themselves. If they were in denial about something, maybe they were denying their feelings for you, or again, vice versa. Maybe you were denying your feelings for them. Whatever this is, the more you lie, okay, the more you lie about how you truly feel, and the more you try to stuff down your higher self with lies, it's not going to be good for you, okay? You're going to end up repeating the same cycles again and again and again, okay, until you finally get it. And then with the yes card, I just feel like this is a sign for someone, okay? Whoever that may be, if you have a question, I kind of feel like this is the answer. And I feel like, too, whoever this person is knows that if they say yes, they could have their Empress. They could have it all. They could have the Two of Cups. They could have this passion, this beautiful energy. And I also feel like perhaps there could be a really beautiful working partnership that you and this person could have, if this is about a person. So always remember to say yes to yourself. Okay, the Nine of Wands energy is a reminder to put yourself first before things become too overwhelming. So yes, someone needed to hear that message, yes, for whatever reason. So anyways, I hope this reading resonated with you, Gemini. I appreciate you being here. I love you so much, and I will be seeing you soon. Again, please comment down below if the reading resonated. And now we will be moving into Libra. Let's get started. Let's see what is going on in the present situation. What is obvious? What can be seen in the 3D? So what is obvious to you, to others? Take it however it resonates with you. This could be about you or your person, or it could resonate for the crotch washer. Oh goodness, we've got one on the flow. Okay, so wow, so we've got the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And let's see if we have anything else for the present situation. What is obvious to you, to others? Wow. So we also have the Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups. Nice. So Libra, let's talk about this, because it seems to me like in the present energy, and this could be about you again or someone else, whoever this is starting to walk away from like petty energy, okay? Someone is walking away from like just heaviness when it comes to communication. This is a winning at all costs type energy, even if you have to feel like an asshole to win. All right. And so a lot of you Libras could be feeling that heavy energy, especially with the Libra full moon coming up. You could be really wanting to purge any of that like negativity, or again, like just petty type of energy. Okay. We know as Libras, we want our justice, and sometimes we go a little bit too far to achieve it. Okay. And I am speaking about myself. So if some of you have been caught up in little like arguments, or just kind of in that one-upping energy, or just like really fighting hard to get justice, I feel like you're moving away from that and taking a step backwards. Literally, I love the regression from the 5 to the 4. You're taking a step back, and you're starting to just want peace. Okay, balance. All you want to do is heal from whatever this situation was, and start to pull away from it and just surrender to the universe about it, whatever this is. So I see this as a card of healing and rest that's absolutely necessary. So perhaps Libra, I'm kind of getting that feeling like, okay, think about sitting in your car and your car's in park and you accidentally start revving the engine, right? You're not going anywhere. You're just revving the engine and it's getting louder and louder. And eventually it's that point where you're like, wait a minute, I'm getting so fucking worked up over something that is mediocre, something that's not even that important, something that is literally so fucking trivial, and I'm allowing myself to get overworked about it. That's this type of energy. It's when spirit points at you and says, you need to chill, you need to stop. Okay, you need to take a step back, you need to start resting more, you need to start pulling back your energy. Okay, and you need to be searching for that peace within yourself. So whoever that's resonating for, obviously we then have the Queen of Swords, which is you, Libra. She's like, come here, I fucking dare you. Look, she looks pissed. Actually, this chick looks like my friend Misty, and I'm gonna tell her I said it, because it does. I think she needs to color her hair pink too, by the way. Yeah, so hey Misty, how are you? Queen of Swords, you. So obviously this is the energy of someone cutting away any of the bullshit that's no longer needed. I feel like this is someone stepping up in their power and being truly honest with themselves, like brutally honest with themselves about what can stay and what needs to go. Okay, and I'm getting a major ringing in my right ear. I feel like a lot of you Libras are cutting away all of the extra fat and the things that are lingering in your environment right now that aren't serving you a purpose. I feel like that like come at me if you dare type energy. It's like, I think everyone is fully aware that you are capable, right? You're fully capable of winning at all costs. You're fully capable of enacting whatever this perhaps revenge could possibly be, or again, just like really pushing hard to win in these little petty arguments that are trivial. It's like, in the grander scheme of things, what's more important, winning these little arguments or your own peace? Right? And so Queen of Swords is very honest, very intelligent, very intuitive as well, and she doesn't play any fucking games, Libra. You know this. We all know this. She doesn't play any games, and she expects to be taken seriously. She expects to be honored and respected. And finally, the Four of Cups. So whoever this is also realizing, I love the 2 4s, as a part of the whole spring cleaning over here with the Queen of Swords, this person is also realizing that they've been spending a lot of time focusing on what didn't work out for them, that they're not seeing this as the silver lining and golden opportunity that the divine is handing them. So perhaps, Libra, some of you have spent some time really focusing on the disappointments of the past, feeling very bored, dejected, rejected, or just simply feeling like you're just despondent. You don't know how to move forward. You don't even want to. You're just feeling like with your arms folded, almost in that sour kind of bratty energy. Meanwhile, Spirit is literally handing you this cup and saying, hey, so remember this, this, and this? Yeah, we brought this to you because you're not supposed to be focusing on those other cups over there. You're supposed to be focusing on this cup here. That's why we cleared away all of those things for you. That's why we've made things very boring and stagnant and stuck for you, so that you'd have time to slow down and see that that situation wasn't meant for you. This one is. Okay? And so a lot of you could be potentially waking up to the silver lining that was your situation as you start to clear away and heal from whatever this Five of Swords energy was. So let's go ahead and see what is, oh, and I'm getting like a really hard pressing, like pulsing feeling in my right temporal lobe. I think that's what it's called. Temple. In my right temple. Why did I say temporal lobe? I am not a scientist or a doctor, so that probably wasn't right. So let's go ahead and see. Over here making up scientific terms that are not true. So let's see what's behind the scenes, Libra. What's going on behind the scenes? What is it that you're not seeing right now that Spirit wants you to know in order to maybe bring some enlightenment to your current situation? Okay, so goodness, this one really wanted to come out too. Oh my gosh. So we've got the Two of Cups. All right, so ears ringing again. Wow. So Libra, oh my gosh. So behind the scenes, I feel very strongly that maybe you, okay, or someone you know, maybe both of you, if this is about you connecting with someone else, someone's been really wishing for something for a while. They feel as if this is going to bring them emotional satisfaction. But as you can see with the genie here, be careful what you wish for, okay? Maybe some of you thought you wanted one thing and you've been really, just like I said, fighting for it, just like really fucking fighting for it. And the universe is trying to show you this whole time, like, no, honey, okay? No. So be careful what you wish for energy. I think some of you, like I said, could be realizing and waking up to the fact that what you were wishing for wasn't all that it was cracked up to be, okay? There are always terms and conditions when you wish on something. There's always a way for your wish to be taken out of context even. And so maybe this has been a lesson for some of you in manifestation, learning how to be more specific about what it is that you're wishing for. And so with the Four of Pentacles, like I said, I feel like behind the scenes, you've really been holding on to something, okay? Really like just refusing to let it go. And I'm going to say you, this could be about someone else, but I feel this energy of like refusing to let go. It's that miserly energy. Like, I've got my coins and I'm not going to let go of them because I'm afraid that I'm going to lose them. And so what comes after the Four of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles, which talks about lack. Okay, so this is a reminder too that maybe the whole time while you were trying so hard to hold on to whatever this was, fighting tooth and nail for it, insisting that it was meant for you, you actually ended up setting yourself up for that lack. Okay, wanting it and clinging to it so badly is actually setting yourself up for it not manifesting. And so with the Six of Pentacles coming out next, I love how we just talked about the 4, 5, now the 6. So if there was an imbalance, I think behind the scenes what's happening is someone is creating their own balance. Okay, maybe there was an unequal give and take in a romantic situation, and I say that because of the Two of Cups coming up behind it. Perhaps there was some energy not being properly distributed, and maybe someone was just kind of giving to a bunch of people, playing the fields, not reciprocating feelings or energy, and being very selfish, right? So I feel like behind the scenes what's happening is balance is happening, okay? I think whoever this is actually creating that for themselves. They're starting to realize, like I said, what they were wishing for wasn't really what it was cracked up to be. And it ended up turning them into this person who was obsessive and was refusing to let go. Okay, so Libra, if you are this person, I feel like because you're waking up to that, you're now starting to bring yourself balance. You're starting to give back to yourself. You're starting to fill in all of the gaps in which you felt left and perhaps left out or forgotten. Maybe you felt like you had someone choose someone over you. Whatever it is, there's love on the table for you, whoever you are. Two of Cups is spiritual union. It's happiness, mutual respect and feelings. A deeper soul connection. Because both people love themselves enough to fill their own cup. So perhaps whoever this is behind the scenes is starting to understand that they can't really count on anyone in the physical to bring them this balance that they should be doing and achieving on their own. So I think behind the scenes, whoever this is, someone is coming into union with themselves, understanding that clinging to something, refusing to let it go, hoping for it, wishing for it constantly. For some of you, I don't even think you knew what you were wishing for. But you didn't want to let it go, whatever it was. This could also be, focus, just working on stability in general. This could be someone finding a way to make their own wishes and dreams come true by saving up their money and building on their stability. And again, same message, creating balance for themselves, entering into partnerships with people that are balanced, that are mutual, just like the Two of Cups. So I think a lot of soul growth has happened here. In the physical and in the 5D. So let's see what Spirit's advice is moving forward. What does Spirit want you to know? What action do they want you to take? What is the message for Libra? Anything else? Okay, so let's see. Whew, wow, so we've got the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups. Mr. Old Gene Simmons popping up in the reading. So I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, if you're watching this reading about someone else and you're waiting for someone else to get their shit together, that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. This person is doing that, and they are going to be doing just that, coming forward and sharing their emotions. Now, Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that aren't serving anymore, unfulfilling emotional connections. Walking away and calling back your energy and going in search of that Two of Cups right here, okay? And so here we have Gene Simmons coming in with his cup, right? We were just talking about the Two of Cups. Each person loved themselves enough to fill their own cup. Well, this person's got a fish in their cup. And so I do feel like, since this is a page energy, I do feel like this person would like to send you a message of love or apologize. But if this is if this is resonating on a more personal level, I think Spirit is trying to tell you that it's time to start walking away from things that are not filling you up. Walk away from things and people and places and emotional connections that are running you dry, that are not fulfilling. And perhaps it's time to start filling your own cup, okay? So yeah, we talk about how this is a card of apologies and things like that. But, you know, I kind of see this as an opportunity for a brand new beginning. And so realistically, you can put anything in that cup that you want. I think the fish symbolizes that Piscean energy, okay? It's emotional, it's deep, but it's also got flair and pizzazz. I think, like I said, if you're watching this about a person, this could be a sign for you. Spirit is telling you this person's going to come forward with an offer. They are. They're not going to be able to resist themselves. They're going to want to put in their bid, okay? I don't know why I just referred to it as a bid, but as a bonus, Libra, because you know I love you, bottom of the deck, we've got the Guru, which is the Hierophant. So I really feel as if for a lot of you, the main focus is your spiritual beliefs. It is the higher level of commitment that you have to you and your higher self. If this is about a person, this could also just be insinuating that this is where the connection is heading. As long as you're able to do all of those things like release and move forward and give yourself that balance and love. Because remember, with the Two of Cups, you don't show up to the scene and say, hey there, fella, can you fill up some of my cup? Well, no, your cup should have been full when you came here. That's what spiritual union is. It's equal, it's balanced, it's mutual. And I'm not saying that, you know, everything has to constantly be 50-50 all the time, but in general, it should be mutual. In general, both parties should be able to make themselves happy and fill their own cups before worrying about anything else or anyone else. It's like the concept of the plane going down. It's like, put your own mask on first before you start helping other people. It's the same concept. Take care of you, then worry about others, okay? You can still be kind and caring, but make sure that you check off number one priority first, which is you, okay? So I do feel like if this is a romantic connection, there is a potential for there to be a higher level of commitment in the future. This could also signify for some of you that maybe the person you're watching this about is already in a higher level of commitment in a marriage, a relationship, whatever. Okay. And again, Spirit could be kind of reminding you like, yes, you've been wishing for this for a really long time. You've been not wanting to let it go, but the only person who's going to bring you balance in the situation is you. Okay. It's you. You're the only one that can make that union happen within yourself because it's you and it always was you. There is no one else. So, Libra, just remember that you are amazing. I love you so, so much. Thank you for being here. And I do want to get some oracle messages before I end the reading. But I just wanted to get that bonus message out to you because I just feel like a lot of you watch these messages for reassurance in your situation, in love situations and things like that. And I find it to be so much more important to remind you that it's not about anyone else. It's always, always, always about you. Okay? So let's see what the oracle has to say. And we will move into the next reading. So bottom of the deck, we have unworthy. So like I was just saying, if you have felt unworthy in the past, if you have felt like just dissatisfied and dejected in your situation, or felt like someone chose someone else over you, or made you feel like you had to fight to even be noticed, know that you are worthy, okay? You are worthy. We've got praying. So perhaps some of you could be connecting, praying right now, reaching out and just like looking for answers, okay? This could also be another person, just kind of praying, wishing, hoping. It's that same theme of the Nine of Cups, okay? Wishing and hoping and praying for something and really wanting to manifest it. I do think that as a part of healing, prayer is definitely important as well. It's so important to reach out to your guides, to your angels, to God, to the universe, whoever you pray to, and just let them know like how you feel, okay? Get those feelings, those thoughts out there. Pray about what you want. Praying is manifesting. We also have acceptance. So for some of you, like I said, you're accepting the situation for what it is. You're accepting that the disappointments of the past are not going to be fulfilling. You're going to need to make your own path, your own future. You're going to need to just accept the cup, okay? Accept the cup from the divine. We also have suffering in silence. So there's also that energy of like keeping feelings inside. Someone's not really being honest about how they feel. Someone's perhaps like suffering behind closed doors, intimidated. Someone could also be feeling like they're not good enough. And you know, with that Five of Swords energy, like I said earlier, if you feel like you're constantly fighting or battling to win or to get justice, like it could have been a really bad situation too, Libra, where you felt cornered or you felt like you weren't good enough, okay? Which could, like I said, kind of push you over to that boiling point where you're just finally like done and accepting the situation as it is. So we also have telepathy. So Libra, perhaps you could be connecting with someone on a telepathic level, really connecting with them just on a deeper level than normal people, normal connections. With the Two of Cups here, again, this could be one of those situations where you connected with someone, and I know it's boring or whatever, we hear these storylines all the time, but you could have connected with someone who is in a higher level of commitment and been very surprised at the telepathic connection that you had with them, which could have potentially spiraled and caused you to focus so hard on what it is that you were trying to manifest that you weren't seeing that maybe this situation wasn't there for you to be with this person. Maybe it was there just to teach you that you didn't need this person or anyone else at all, okay? And so we also have flip-flop. So maybe there's been a little bit of a role reversal as well. And for those of you who are watching this video, like I said, looking for some sort of an answer or sign about your person, I do kind of feel like there have been a couple of kind of twin flame references here and there. Perhaps this could be one of those situations where like maybe you were the runner or the chaser and now the roles are reversing, okay? And so now that you're starting to kind of move away from the things that no longer serve, there could be a person potentially coming back in, like I said, with that Page of Cups energy, to let you know that maybe they just needed time to get away from some sort of a situation or commitment that they had made promises in, and now the roles are reversing. Maybe Libra, you could be now walking away from this connection and starting to heal and find peace, and now this person is starting to be on the level of, okay, like now what I've been manifesting is starting to manifest. All right, maybe there's just kind of an issue between you and this person about timing, and so you might be surprised, like I said, to see the roles reverse, and maybe this person could end up chasing you now, okay? We also have burdened. So it is quite burdensome when you're putting energy into something and you're not getting anything in return. Okay, that is a huge burden. Another burden too is, like I said, taking on too much and finally getting to that point where spirit slaps you in the face and says, you need to heal, you need to rest, you need to stop doing what you're doing, and you need to do this. Okay, perhaps you felt very burdened by this connection, which is why you're stepping up in that Queen of Swords energy. Okay, so finally we have desire. So I do kind of feel, like I said, there may have been one of those situations where you connected with someone instantly and there was passion and desire and fire and love. But maybe this person had, like I said, already made promises to someone else. And so, you know, it's just one of those things, like, be careful what you wish for. Maybe, like I said, you've spent a lot of time wishing for and trying to manifest a connection with someone who wasn't available to try and be with, okay? And so that puts you in a sticky situation where you were basically forced to see your worth, okay? So again, just remember, Libra, you are not unworthy, okay? You are the whole package. You're the real deal. Libras are literally the best sign to date, okay? And I'm saying that because I'm biased as fuck because I'm a Libra. So anyways, Libra, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Again, thank you so much for being here with me. Again, I feel like maybe for some of you, you might feel like I was giving you a spiritual spanking in this reading, but that was not my intention. My intention was just to remind you that you are a fucking gem in a sea of gravel, okay, Libra? Keep pushing, keep moving forward, and don't be afraid to walk away from the things that are not giving back to you, okay? You are so giving, you are so kind, you are so balanced, and people come to you a lot for that balanced energy. Don't allow anyone on the external to affect that balance, okay? Or to knock you off of your kilter, okay? I love you so much. I will see you soon, and we will be moving into Aquarius. Let's see what is happening in your present situation. What is going on in the 3D? What is it that we can see? What is obvious, Aquarius? And also, this can be about you, about your person, or for the crotch washer, whoever you are. If this resonates with you, like I said, comment down below. And let's get started. So we've got one card out already. The first card out, Four of Wands. So Aquarius, this could be a twin flame soul connection. And so let's see what else we have. We've got the Two of Swords in reverse. I don't usually read reversals, but we are going to talk about it. And let's see, anything else for the present situation? What is obvious to everyone in the external? Goodness. Wow. So we've got, oh my God. We got Gene Simmons popping up again, man. Gene Simmons be popping up in all of these readings. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, lead, for those of you who watch my TikTok. And then we also have the Two of Cups, which has been popping up in a lot of these readings as well. Been getting a lot of the same cards. I love when that happens. So let's go into it, Aquarius, and let's see what is happening for you in the physical. So first of all, like I said, Four of Wands, twin flame soulmate energy. This is marriage, it's union, it's stability, and it's like this sense of completion, like the end of a journey, okay? And so I really love how we've got the birds, you know, kind of flying around here and like circling them. It's just like, it feels like such a good and happy omen. Like perhaps, Aquarius, this could be what's going on for you right now. You could have just recently come into union with someone. This could be something that you are wanting, and maybe it's becoming a little obvious, like I said. But with the Two of Swords in reverse, I kind of feel like whoever this person is, they are no longer feeling stuck. Okay, they're no longer feeling anxiety about moving forward and making decisions. Maybe they have felt a little bit at a crossroads recently, and they've felt kind of defensive, like I said, afraid to make any decisions or move forward. But in the reverse, I kind of feel like it's the opposite. This person is ready to stop being held back by fear and anxiety, and they're ready to start like moving forward and making decisions about the future. And again, this could be about communication as well. Maybe this is somebody who has been like refusing to talk, and now all of a sudden it's like they're starting to open up and see where they've been actually blocking themselves. So with the Four of Pentacles coming up after that, I feel like there's a little bit of a miserly energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody who is holding on very tightly to something in the physical. But as we know, when you hold on too tightly, you create a sense of lack because you're showing the universe that you are afraid to lose what you have. Okay. And so I feel like this could also be someone working on their stability, being very focused on building a foundation. But again, that miserly energy is popping through. I feel like I said, for some of you, you could be perhaps waiting on union. This could be maybe awakening to the twin flame journey, or just kind of recognizing this person as like someone you're connected with on a soul level. But again, Four of Pentacles, someone doesn't want to let go. And with the Page of Cups coming right after that, not only do they not want to let go, but they also want to express their love, okay? Sometimes Page of Cups can be unrealistic in love, but the intention is still there, okay? The intention is still there. However, it's like whatever obstacles there are, including this ugly shirt that this person is wearing, I would consider that an obstacle. Whatever obstacles there are, I kind of feel like it's not going to stop whoever this is from offering whatever they've got, okay? Maybe it might look like a little fishy in a cup from over on this side of the pond, but to this person, that little tiny fishy in a cup could mean like everything, okay? And so take it how it resonates, and remember the context can be very different from story to story. Now with the Two of Cups, spiritual union, both lovers with full cups because they filled them themselves. They did not expect anyone else to do anything for them, to validate their feelings or anything like that. They just are wanting to take on the world as this mutually respected power couple. I think that there is the potential, if it's not already happening, there's the potential for a very strong and spiritual connection. And so, like I said, maybe this person recognized or just kind of awakened to the twin flame journey, and then there was a halt. Okay, there was a halt. A lot of indecision and unsurety and anxiety. Okay? And so whatever this is, whoever this is resonating for, I do kind of feel like, whoever this is maybe feels bad, like they need to apologize to make it right. And I love how it says, make love, not war. So what is the behind the scenes energy? What are we not seeing currently? Okay, so, oh, and we've got one more. So, wow. So we've got the Star, which has also been coming up a lot, Aquarius energy. So I feel like behind the scenes, whoever this is, they really are hoping for peace and renewal in the connection. Okay, they're hoping that there will be some sort of refreshing energy that will resurrect the connection. But I also see this as divine timing and divine's hands in things. Okay, so we also have the Page of Pentacles, slowest moving page in the deck, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They are not on a horse, they are on foot, okay, which means they extra slow. But I see the Page of Pentacles as the beginning stages of a real tangible offer. So I think behind the scenes, whoever this is, they're really hoping that they can build on their financial stability. And wow, so we've got the Magician, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Magician, this person is starting to realize their true manifesting power. This person could be awakening to their powers, and instead of being indecisive about it, it's like this person needs to kind of figure things out, but instead they're deflecting. So now they're starting to realize that they've had the power all along to manipulate or to make this situation work in their favor. And with the Three of Cups, I do feel like this person secretly wants to reunite. They want reunion. This is a card of celebration and success and friendship. And then finally, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is legacy, family, history. I feel like this person, whoever this is, they want it all. They want it all. They're wishing and hoping not only that you'll accept their offer, but that you'll want to take things slow and steady with them while they figure things out and they bring in this reunion, okay? Ten of Pentacles is like basically having it all. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit's advice is. Let me pick up the whole deck. What is Spirit's advice? This could also be like what action they're wanting you to take. Okay, so first of all, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which flew all the way across the floor. So I love how we've got the page progressing to the Knight of Pentacles. Still slow moving energy, but more developed, more dedicated, more loyal. They've learned some lessons. And so now they've got their horse as well. And they have what looks like, and I thought that was a letter, but it looks like the collar of the horse. Anyways, so where was I going with this? So it's like now not only are they like kind of easing into the waters to see what you're going to say, but they're leaving room for, you know, even more commitment down the road. So anyways, let's see. I feel like Spirit is just kind of telling you like slow and steady wins the race. So if you feel like you've been kind of holding back or just in that energy of not being able to make any decisions moving forward, know that this decision's already been made for you, okay? There's a specific direction in which you're needing to go, Aquarius, and you're only going to progress, okay? You're not going to go backwards because you're innovative and you're unique and you're smart as F. So Aquarius, you've got the tools to make all of this happen. And I think, but right now, though, Spirit might just be telling you to lay back and observe for a little bit. You might want to talk or send a message, but I think that the Page of Swords is just simply telling you, like, there's no rush. As you can see, we have the butterfly on his back, and we know how butterflies come to be. It's metamorphosis. It's a whole process. It's not done in just a blink of an eye. It takes a minute. And so I think, again, Spirit is urging you to kind of take a beat and observe before committing, okay, before being rash. And then finally, the Six of Pentacles. So Spirit is urging whoever this is to start bringing balance into their lives. This is Libra energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's time to start bringing balance into your life. Maybe there hasn't been balance before, and we kind of touched on this. People taking advantage, just kind of, you know, not giving back the way that you are giving. And I told this to my friend today, like, you cannot expect someone to love you the way that you deserve to be loved, because everyone loves differently. But with this energy right here, this is Spirit's way of telling you, like, forget about justice, forget about anything having to do with like getting even, right? This is more about finding balance within yourself, Aquarius. When you give energy to others, you need to find a way to replenish that within you. Otherwise, you're going to have such a difficult time. So Spirit wants you to start bringing balance into your life. Let's go ahead and get some oracle messages, and we will see what is the deal. Oh my goodness. We have got a lot. So first of all, we've got acceptance. So like I said, perhaps some of you have awakened to that like journey, and you're just kind of accepting things as they are. No need to try and bury my head in the sand. It is what it is. Like, not being ashamed anymore, perhaps, of holding on too tightly, and just accepting things as they are, okay? We also have fantasy. So this person or you could be really fantasizing about a life together, imagining what it would be like to be living in that 10 of Pentacles energy with you, Aquarius. We also have insecurity. So that's a big, big, big thing that revolves around fear. Being afraid of not being good enough, of not being worthy enough. There are some self-esteem issues going on here. We also have lonely. So there's someone who is lonely, like Justin Bieber. Somebody is lonely and sad and not living their best life. I feel like perhaps this Page of Cups, the need for an apology, it's stemming from that loneliness, that need to reach out and do anything to fill that cup, even if it's just a pathetic little fish, right? This person, whoever they are, is so friggin' lonely, and perhaps that could be them actually in that Page of Swords energy, just keeping an eye on things, knowing that, you know, they need to evolve and learn a little bit more before they move things forward, whoever they is. We also have praying. So I really feel like prayer is manifestation, okay? With the Magician popping up too, I feel like praying is a big part of making things happen in your life, okay? Praying is like affirmations. When you reach out to the divine source, you feel connected. You get your answers when you pray. So maybe Spirit is kind of urging you to pray more. We also have flip-flop. So perhaps there's been a little bit of a role reversal here, Aquarius. And, you know, like I said, if people are not giving back to you the way that you give, this could be a sign saying that that energy is about to change, and perhaps you are going to start being on the receiving end of all of this great energy, okay? And then we've also got intimidated. So insecurity, lonely, and intimidated. I just kind of feel like whoever you're dealing with has taken major blows to their confidence. And then finally, we have suffering in silence. Wow, so even more. It's like whoever this person is, they're not doing too hot. I feel like they feel as if the only thing they can do right now is apologize in order to try to mend fences. But they're really suffering, okay? They're not talking to anybody about this connection. And perhaps, oh my gosh, so perhaps like they're even trying to find like quiet moments to kind of cry or like be just in their depressed energy. It's so sad. That's just kind of what I'm seeing. Like someone is sitting at their desk right now, like writing and rewriting letters, and they just decide not to send them because nothing they say could possibly even begin to scratch the surface of what they're going through, and so they just stay silent. Sad. Oh my goodness. Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I did very much. Thank you again so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, so I love you so much, and I will be seeing you soon. Stay tuned for air signs.